See, a lot of talk at the moment about the future of Kylian Mbappe, heavily linked once again to Real Madrid. Two main questions, I suppose. Do they want him and can they afford him?
Yes, they want him. Yes, they believe they can find a way to afford him. Real Madrid's position on this, in a way, has been clear for a very long time. They want to try and create the conditions in which they can make this happen. That obviously involves the player doing his part, trying to force his way out. It involves trying to drive the price down. And they know, of course, in the shape of Paris Saint-Germain, that they have incredibly difficult adversaries. They have an adversary who can basically say the money doesn't matter. So this is where the doubts lie for Real Madrid, is about getting him out of Paris Saint-Germain. Because, of course, they also believe that it's possible that there is a risk that it's not just about the price, it's about the willingness to sell at any price of PSG. And if that happens, of course, they would then have to wait until the point at which the regulations mean that a price is set on their behalf.
How key in this is all Zidane? Say everything goes wrong for Real Madrid and over the next few months Zidane leaves. How much of a player is he in this to get Mbappe to Madrid?
Look, I think he's emotionally a very important player. I think he's important in terms of the way that Mbappe sees it. I think he's important from Madrid's point of view because he's seen as a link to Mbappe. In part, that's I think in part that's quite lazy from everybody's point of view. Well, he's French, it must be close, and so on. But there is an element of truth in that. That said, this goes well beyond that. It's strategic, I think, both from Real Madrid's point of view and, while obviously from a Spanish perspective, I know this rather less, but reading between the lines, it appears to be very clear that this is part of Mbappe's long-term strategy, even if Zidane wasn't there.
Do you think what we're seeing at the moment is Mbappe trying to start to create something? Because we've seen the fighting with Tuchel, not once now, but twice on the touchline when he's been substituted.
I don't think he's trying to create something so that you have a pathway to go to Real Madrid and you create a tense environment. I think he's doing it because he doesn't care for Thomas Tuchel.
Right.
I don't think the two things are connected. Independent of each other, he's saying, I don't respect this manager. I don't respect this guy. And if a byproduct of that is opening a door to Real Madrid, so be it. But I don't see the connection between the two.
You know, getting substituted used to be a humiliating experience. It used to be. Players have gotten a little softer now where it's a chance to clap the crowd. But you know what? The bottom line is, the best players, the biggest names, they want to be on the field and they want to score goals.
Yeah, but 5-0 up Montpellier, why are you having a big strong?
Well, look at your face already.
What?
You're saying, that's only 5-0. That's not... Listen, there's a reason Mbappe is where he is in football today at such a young age. He has a huge drive. He's got an ego. He wants to score goals. He don't want to get substituted.
But we don't see Messi and Ronaldo having that at that age, will they? We don't see that sort of attitude.
What do you mean that sort of attitude?
That arguing, clearly on the touchline with
I don't remember
coach.
that. Sorry, I don't remember them getting substituted.
That's a good point.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good point.
Right.
Hey, good job.
Well done, Stevie. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.